Hello, this is Ricardo Francis, the Venting Vigilante. It's good to be with you again today. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment on the videos. It is very important that you do so. It's exciting to know that you're watching these videos. But today we're going to talk about something very important. The wedding party. Of course, I've spoken to you about dating. I've spoken to you about engagement party, bridal shower. Today we're going to talk about the wedding party. Yes, the wedding party. Wedding party has a long history, goes back to ancient Rome. Ancient Rome was an interesting period in history. There are a lot of traditional values, a lot of things that we do today that goes back to ancient Rome. Ancient Rome was a different social, economic, and political construct. And of course, when they had weddings and wedding parties in ancient Rome, it was a merry time, was a festive time, where people got drunk. The fashion statement was different than what it is today. You know, weddings have come a long way, and wedding parties have come a long way. Friends, in a wedding party as we know it today in contemporary times, you need to have, of course, a bride and a groom. Of course, the bride has the bridal party, and the groom has the groom party, which is made up of the groomsmen. There's the ushers. There is the flower girl, which throws the petals. There is the little guy, the little girl, who is the ring bearer. And of course, you have this whole festive, and with all the guests, everyone comes to enjoy this wonderful celebratory day. Now, friends, wedding parties have advanced, have been culturalized, conditioned over different period in economic shifts in different period in history. Of course, again, we go back to the Victorian period. Queen Victoria played a significant role in terms of what we know as the bridal gown today. It's white, represents purity. Queen Victoria popularized that and culturalized that in the 1840s. Queen Victoria, of course, governed or reigned in the UK during a very significant time in terms of the Industrial Revolution in Britain. Friends, wedding parties are interesting times, merry times. This is one of the most important period in the whole process of a wedding. Of course, some will argue otherwise based upon how you were schooled and how you're conditioned. But when I speak of wedding parties, I'm speaking of it in the Western sense of the word. North America, South America, Western Europe. Of course, Australia, New Zealand. I'm not speaking in the context of how weddings are done in the Middle East, how weddings are done in Japan, how it's done in South Korea. I'm speaking of how we do it in the Western world. Clearly, friends, the way some people do it based upon their religious and cultural conditioning and cultural tradition, they may be different than how we do it in the Western world. But you know, friends, wedding parties is an economic stimulus. It costs a lot of money to have a wedding party. There's so many different people involved. You gotta get tuxedos, you gotta get new suit, new clothing. You gotta buy wine, you gotta buy booze, you gotta buy food. Friends, I love you. I love sharing these moments with you. See you next time.